And now let's get into GermWrap. All right, so GermWrap, if you didn't know, wasn't a pandemic chasing business. We didn't start it because people were scared. We actually were in the business prior to the pandemic. We started in April 2019 because I was a teacher, and the actual owners, my husband and his partner Marcus, who is on the call. There's been a lot of family issues where someone had heart surgery, and then my father-in-law had cancer, and learning how disinfection is like cleaning for looks isn't good enough. You have to clean and disinfect, and their immune systems were so weakened that we have to find a new way. What we were doing wasn't working, and it led to GermWrap. We have backgrounds in medical equipment, service and repair, upper management, education, as well as real estate. So we're not just random people that found a bug sprayer at Home Depot and said, let's do it. We actually have a lot of knowledge, and we did a lot of research before hitting the pavement and running. Currently, we've got 3 locations running strong here in Southeast Houston, or Southeast Texas, Central Texas, as well as East Texas and New Mexico. And many people don't know this, but we're not a franchise. We actually started this business ourselves from the ground up. So GermWrap, the logo, the branding is all us. Now, instead of telling you that disinfection is important, actually, I should tell you that you may be doing disinfection wrong. A lot of times people are cleaning for looks, but they're not cleaning for health. And when they do disinfect, you're not necessarily doing it properly. You're using the products wrong. So a lot of times people use bleach or Clorox wipes. And the one thing that you may not realize is if you're touching it on your skin, it's not good for you. It is very horrible on your skin. People I've seen wipe Clorox wipes on their pets. Don't do that. Granite countertops, it actually ruins your stones. So Jolie should know this, no Clorox wipes. People disinfect dishes and then eat. So all these things right here, they're sanitizing soft surfaces, untreated wood. And the one thing that I don't think anyone recognizes is after you use bleach, it states to rinse the surface off with water. So if you're not going back over and wiping down the bleach with water, you're actually introducing chemicals into your children, into yourself. It's bad news bears. So to do it properly, first, you have to clean. That's step 1, removing the debris. You have to clean and then disinfect. And to disinfect properly, how do you do it? How? So first, let's go back. First, you got to read the directions, and you have to wear PPE. If it requires you to put gloves on, mask, you should do that. And Clorox and Lysol and bleach, they all require that. Are you doing the dwell time correctly? Are you letting it sit on the surface to kill like it's supposed to? If you spray it and wipe it right away, you've actually done nothing but spread it. And maybe you sanitized a little, but germs and pathogens grow so rapidly that it's a big deal. And that's where I bring up the letter D, the comparison of the efficacy. So when you see hand sanitizer that says 99.9, or a disinfectant, and then you see our disinfectant at 99.9999%, that's a difference of, let's say you have 1 million pathogens on a surface, and you use the 99.9, you've left behind 1,000 pathogens to still multiply and grow. But if you used our disinfectant, which has the 6 log kill, the 99.9999, you may leave behind this many pathogens. What's worse, 1,000 or 1? So that's where you have to look at what you're using. Discard your wipes. A lot of people are wiping your toilet and then wiping your countertop. That sounds great. Don't do that. But if you don't have the time to disinfect and clean and do all those things necessary to get the surfaces correct, that's why you #GetGermWrapped. So sorry if I talk really fast. All right, so what does GermWrap do? Well, we offer the fastest, most effective and affordable disinfection services. We utilize organic disinfectant. And recently we found out that our disinfectant works on the surface today, but also depending on the surface can last between 7 to 28 days longer. So it does have an antimicrobial effect where it lingers longer. It's biodegradable, it's certified organic, halal and kosher. So it's really, really safe as a pesticide can be, because that's what disinfectants are. And we can utilize our solution on soft and hard surfaces. Clorox, you can't do that. Yeah, and it's not keto. So it's not keto, it's not gluten-free, so don't eat it. But the one thing that's great about our solution is you don't have to wipe. Like bleach, you have to use water to clean off the surface again. Well, we don't have to wipe down the surface or remove what's on the surface. So that's what makes this more effective and fast. All right. Now, if you look at these pictures here, here is the spray and wipe method on the left. You're going to spray your desk down. You're going to wait 10 minutes or whatever the time frame is for it to be done. Then you have to go back and wipe everything down. I don't know if you have a lot to do, but you seem like busy people. You don't want to do that. Example, here is what we can get the disinfectant on the surface a lot more comprehensively. You can see that it's on more of the surfaces. And then on top of that, we're not wiping it down. So let me show you a video. If it decides it wants to do that. Thumbs up if you can see it. No? How about now? Yep. Okay. All right, I want to show you one little thing. Oh, can I turn off the volume? Okay. Where there's a part in the video where right here, and I want you to notice right here, when you spray and wipe, typically it sprays and gravity pulls it down and you'll see it raining. As you saw in there, it doesn't fall right to the ground. It actually is like dancing around the surface because it's looking for a spot to cling. That's the electrostatics. That's the science. That's the science behind it. Okay. Anywho, so we're super effective and fast. Our dwell time is 10 minutes. We can treat a 2,500 square foot home in less than 30 to 45 minutes, or $150 for up to 2,500 square feet. You know all this stuff here. I'm actually going to show you why some people have needed us. If you've had norovirus, if you've had so the common cold, you've ever had food poisoning because of the different things that you've eaten or didn't clean the surface off with, we can take care of coli, MRSA. We've even, not us directly, but we can get rid of Ebola. If you have it, I can get rid of it. Staph infection, hand, mouth, and foot. We're there for all kinds of things. Our disinfectant is that broad of a spectrum that it will take care of all of that. I'm not going to read it, but here are our mushrooms. Who could you refer us to? Like, everybody's my client because everybody has germs and everybody gets sick. But here are just a few different locations or different places that you can help us with. Yeah. And I thought instead of telling you anymore, I'm going to show you some pictures and then we'll end our PowerPoint. So businesses that we've been to, we have in the almost 4 years? 3 years. In the almost 3 years that we've been in business, we've been to a lot of different places. These are a lot of different businesses that we've been to. We've taken care of a lot of residential customers, as well as we treat vehicles. So if you have commercial vehicles or just your own, we can treat those as well. You don't want bleach on your leather in your car. Okay. We've been to a lot of educational spaces. We've landed a school district in North or West Texas, landed the whole school district, all 13 campuses. So that was a great thing that we just got. Medical spaces that we've treated. We've been to a lot of different medical spaces, manufacturing spaces, lots of places with alcohol. I mean, restaurants. So if you know somewhere to drink, we can disinfect it so that you can keep drinking. And then different places like BNI people that we've seen. So thank you for supporting our small business. I absolutely enjoy networking with every single one of you. These are not all the pictures and all the people I've networked with, but I absolutely love you. And BNI, you're all my people. If you have any questions or you need anything, let me know. But I'd love for you to comment, like, share, follow any of our posts, and help GermWrap keep going. Spread the love. Thank you so much, guys.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Jeanette. We've got time for maybe two questions. Anybody have a question for Jeanette?
Jeanette.
Yeah.
How come Manuel can move so fast? How come he doesn't have to just spend so much time going over all these surfaces and stuff?
That's a wonderful question. You are the best question asker ever, Stuart. Now, the reason why Manuel can go so fast is that Ghostbuster backpack that he's wearing actually has an ionizing ring. So if you know anything about magnets, it's like magnetic attraction, except for 3 times stronger than that. It's called Coulomb's law. Can y'all repeat that? Coulomb's law. And it allows the disinfectant to move towards those negative surfaces. So we positively charge the disinfectant so that it can cling to the negative surfaces or the neutral surfaces in your environment.
One more quick question. You said this is a pesticide. Is it really a chemical?
It is. All disinfectants are pesticides, even though it said it's organic, halal, and kosher, because it has to be regulated by the government. So I know that you want something safe, but if it's a disinfectant.
Is it just like a salt though or something?
It does. After it evaporates naturally without me touching it or spreading anything with cross-contamination, thanks, Stuart, it'll evaporate naturally and leave what's called a microscopic table salt. So technically, that won't hurt you. And Stuart, since you're here, isn't that also a helpful table salt is also an inhibitor too of insects and things as well, correct?
Yes, in fact, borates are technically salts, and as the biblical term is, they used to salt the fields. They would salt the fields because nothing can grow in salt. That's organic, and nothing can grow in salt. And since bugs are organic and germs are organic, salt is excellent.
So I'm coming after your job, Stuart. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Hey, Jeanette.
I have a question.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Jeanette, can you tell me a little bit more about cleaning products that you can sell to people to, clean their own homes themselves?
So not only do we provide this service, if you're interested in being able to treat your home yourself or your own small business, we have equipment for sale, as well as the chlorine dioxide, which is the disinfectant that we use. We also can sell that to the customer directly as well. It does come in big or 12 packs, but if you buy it directly per gallon, I can sell them to you directly. So you let me know, I bring them to BNI.
Awesome.
Josh, I think you had a question.
Yeah, Jeanette, I know you've done our offices and stuff like that before and some of our service vehicles, but we've talked about, I know you do a lot of homes, especially with COVID going on. What do y'all kind of start off at? Because I know you are pretty affordable for the office for like a home.
So homes and commercial spaces up to 2,500 square feet are just $150 plus tax.
Wow.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, Jeanette. We got to keep it moving. If you have any other questions, please reach out to Jeanette for a one-on-one. It's a great opportunity. I'm forcing you to get more one-on-ones, Jeanette. It's okay. It'll be all right.
Thanks.
All right.